Well, this was pretty sweet. I was sitting here playing the Phantom Pain in anticipation for the Hot Toys Metal Gear Solid 3 figure that I ordered recently. I was not expecting it for at least another 2 days, maybe 3 days. But I'm really gobsmacked because I was playing this, just looking forward to getting the figure. There's a buzzer on my door to get into the main door, and it buzzes away, and it's bloody Parcel Force with bloody Snake already. I was not expecting this so soon, so I'm really, really taken by surprise and super happy to have this. This figure's been out for a couple of years, and I just kind of didn't lose interest in Metal Gear, but got into other stuff and kind of, forgot how awesome these games are. Started playing this again recently as well, the HD version, which I've never seen before. So I started playing the HD version of Xbox 360, and still sort of playing Phantom Pain as well. This suit that Snake is wearing here is actually the suit that this Hot Toys figure is wearing. Um, Different game, but same character, just older here slightly. Whew, so yeah, just a really cool little treat to be sitting here playing the game, just trying to keep myself happy until the figure arrives, not expecting it for at least 3 days, and now it's suddenly here in front of me. Let's do this. Yes, sir. Let's lift the flap. Flappage. Woo. Oh, and do you know what? I found out recently when I was checking out some reviews on YouTube. If you heat the box up, Snake appears out of the camouflage. You can just about make out, if you know the artwork, then you can sort of see it already. But wow, that's a really cool touch. Flappage opens. Snake's inside. All right, let's get him out. This is sick. Oh my god. I'm so late to the game with this figure. Why? It's awesome. Wow, here he is. Me and Snake finally meet after I don't know how many years of being together on missions. I mean, so many of us have played these games. I remember a quick little story of how I first got introduced to the game. A friend of mine, Greg, who used to live across the road, moved a few years ago, but he was a good guy, and he used to let me borrow quite a few of his games. And what was it now? I was just chilling at his place one night, and it was one of those ones where I just casually, he would say, "Do you want to borrow a game?" I didn't really know what I was in the mood for, and he sort of just handed me the PS1 Metal Gear Solid game. And if you remember the artwork for that game, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with it. And if you don't know anything about Metal Gear, the artwork doesn't really give you much of an idea. There's some screenshots on the back. I read a little bit about how it was a mission-based game sort of thing, tactical espionage action. So I took it home and I was playing other stuff at the time. And I remember I didn't even play it for at least a week. And I completed another game. I remember I was really young at the time. I completed a game and then I was finished with that. And then I thought, okay, now what am I going to do? And then I remembered, oh yeah, Greg lent me that game. So I picked it up, sort of, half-heartedly put it in the machine, wasn't really caring. And then it started up with that cutscene of the submarine. And it was the first game that I remember really being like a movie and just being truly like cinematic, and you were involved and you were the main character. And I remember the beginning of the game where you sort of sneak into the base. There was like I was really amazed by the fact that you could actually swim underwater and then come to the surface, and it was all one thing. No cut, sort of no loading screens on that bit. Just back in the day, man, when simple things like that were just kind of new and exciting. But yeah, played all of them since then, apart from Peace Walker because I didn't have a PSP. I know you can get Peace Walker on 360 now, and I probably will get that soon. I just recently got the HD package with Part 3 and Part 2, but played them all in the past anyway. But yeah, just been a big Metal Gear Solid fan for many years, and like I said a few minutes ago, I don't know why it's taken me so long to get myself a Hot Toy Snake figure. So yeah, so far it looks amazing. I have checked out quite a few videos on YouTube while I was sort of make. I didn't rush into it. I did make a few. I gave it a little while and I thought about it for about 2 weeks. Do I really want to get this figure? Um, and yes, the answer was yes. I really did want to get it. So he's here.
Hey, Snake, look! It's you when you were younger. Some Back to the Future shit.
Just check out all of his weapons that are in here and his accessories. You've got the binoculars, an M16. Oh, cool. Silence gun. Excellent. Knives. All kinds of stuff. Got the rations. Yep. Very nice. Hey, Ruby. What's up, girl? You going back to bed? Yeah. That's right. Well, that's kind of funky. His hand situation is a bit limited. You get like 3 left hands that are all basically variations of just a gun holding hand. Slightly different, but they're all just for holding guns. I was hoping to get just like a relaxed palm to hold underneath his pistol there. Might even just completely change out these hands altogether, because I don't really like the limitation with the hand movement because it's all one piece. I know it's accurate, but we'll see how that goes. I do have intentions to do all kinds of custom stuff, to be honest. I'm just gonna... Oh, rain is approaching. But yeah, let's see what happens. He looks badass though. I love that pistol, love it all. Not really a massive fan of the hand selection though. Is that all the hands you're seeing now? Yeah, you got that one, that fist, and oh yeah, you got another fist in there as well. So yeah, you know, just a bit weird. Pretty nifty accessory. You get the cardboard box, or one of the cardboard boxes that Snake is famous for hiding under and sneaking around and suddenly popping up and surprising people. It's massive. Obviously, it will come down a bit once it's all put together and it's in the right shape, but flat, it's big. Bigger than I thought it would be. So it's cool that you get it. Between all the guns and other little cute little things like his ration tin, the Claymore mine, his binoculars, you've got various grenades, stun grenades, or I'm not too sure which ones they are. They might even say on them what they are. Do they have anything? Well, there's focus. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be anything on there to say what they are. But that's cool. Just my first impressions on him. Straight out of the box, plonk him down on the stand. He looks badass. That is Snake. Look at that face. He looks totally badass. Wow. Really like it. I have ordered a... how do I describe it? Kind of like that Tiger Stripe outfit that he's kind of famous for wearing. You can wear it in Phantom Pain. You obviously wear it in Snake Eater. So I've ordered one of them. I don't know if it's 100%. It's definitely not 100% accurate to the game. But you got to work with it and keep adding different parts. But once I add this and maybe these gloves and the boots and that, it should be pretty good. I haven't actually got that suit yet, but I'm waiting for it to arrive. It should come today or tomorrow. But yep, there's one awesome looking figure. Look at that thing. Damn. Got the mullet happening, the mustache. He looks really focused and pissed off and awesome. And I've just realised the back of his bandana isn't in yet. So I've got to go find that in the box. I was thinking something was a bit off. And obviously need to put his knife in. See, he really is fresh out of the box. I haven't even put any of his goodies in yet. The famous tricky knife putting in situation. We'll see how that goes. I've just heard tell that getting the knife in there properly is a bit of a biatch. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I think some of you need to go to 1-6 school because that was not hard to do. That was pretty easy. That one's easy too. Yeah. I'm digging this. Look at this guy. Oh, I've got the bandana in at the back. Look at that. Look at him. Eh? That right there is the guy who knows how to get shit done. The boss. The boss. This is a pretty cool pose for him. Just standing there looking tough. They don't have a hand for cradling the underneath of this hand so that you can have a cool kind of, you know, the typical, like this actually. I just happen to have a little Medicom equivalent of this guy. And that's the pose I really wanted to rock with the Hot Toys one. But he probably could do it, but he doesn't come with a hand that can do that naturally. So that's not too bad though. That's how I might rock him on the shelf. He'd look even more badass if you tilt the head down. Have the bandana just blowing out to the side. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. The boss. I am thrilled to bits with this one. Really, really amazing. Hoo-hoo! Snake! Just shooting his thumbnail here for this video, and I wanted to quickly mention while it was in my mind. One of the things that I was always still had questions, even though I watched a lot of videos on YouTube of the figure, I still had articulation questions. I wasn't sure if he could lift his arm a certain way or hold the gun a certain way. So I will do an articulation demo on this guy for you really soon. I'll do that tomorrow when I get back from work. I've got to edit this unboxing together for you and stuff, so I'll get the articulation demo with this guy happening because it really needs to be done. Answer some of those questions for the people out there who are curious. And sorry if you can hear my dog licking herself. She's having a bit of a clean. Don't mind me, Ruby. Just talking to the world. Yeah, boring, I know. I'm also going to see if I can get his M16 to kind of attach to his back, sort of around this position, or more like in the Phantom Pain when it sort of comes down here on a strap. I'll have to get a little bit of thin leather, a little thin leather strap or something, see if I can get that happening. Sometimes Hot Toys don't give you the little accessories that you might need to have an accurate look for the accessory. Like the Predator 2 skull, they don't give you anything to attach it to his back. So for that I just used a little black twisty tie and did it that way. That was really easy to do though, and I'm sure this will be easy as well, but the Predator 2 situation reminded me of getting this happening for Snake as well, getting his M16 on the back or just under the arm like that. I think on the back would look cooler. But yeah, I'll see if I can get that happening too. I'll just show you the body I intend to use for the other Kit Bash Snake that I'm going to put together once I get the Tiger Stripe camo suit. Looks to be, you know, close enough skin match. It looks okay. I haven't pulled this head off yet because there's a wire with an earpiece going in there, so I don't want to rush into that, but I'm sure that'll be easy enough to do. I might get one of the sort of cheaper snake heads that you can find on eBay, or I might just, you know, have the one head and just pop it back and forth depending on which mood I'm in. But there's other ideas as well from Snake Eater when he's got the bandages around him, and towards the, well, near the beginning of the game, there's all kinds of looks you could do. That's the cool thing about a character like Snake. If you know, you can have it game accurate to one of his outfits, or you can just kind of create your own Snake outfit. I was quite interested in kind of creating like a Black Widow sort of color scheme, like black and red, somehow coming up with something like that. But well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But that's the body I'm going to use. I don't know. It's a Hot Toys one. I actually got this. I think it was the competition that Moggy 215. That's Morris. I've had this body for a long time and always trying to figure out what am I going to use it for. And now I think I finally have the perfect. I mean, because it seems to suit his shape and muscle tone and all that. So yeah, we'll see what we do with this in the future. Why do I keep saying we? Got some split personality thing. A lot of YouTubers do that. They say we when they're talking about themselves. Sorry. Let's get a quick shot of Snake with Quiet. Now obviously that's the Play Arts Kai version of Quiet in the background. She's not 1/6 scale, but she's almost there. If Quiet was quite a short person, then she very well could be 1/6 scale, but no, I think she's taller than that in real life. But yeah, that's just a little shot. Do it like that. Looks pretty epic. Like she's in the background, kind of works with the scale a bit more. But yeah, there's Snake and Quiet. Awesome. Yeah, maybe I'll leave them like that for a little while. That's how that shelf's looking. There's this thing I feel sometimes with certain figures when I first get them, you know, the day they arrive. And I guess some collectors might understand this feeling as well if you've got, say, more than, I don't know, 3 figures, 4 figures, 5 figures. Sometimes when you get a figure, it feels, you know, you like it straight away, you know you made the right decision, but it does feel sometimes like they need a couple of days to settle into the collection before you really get a sense of where they belong. And I got to say, with Snake, instantly he feels like he fits in. I know I don't have many video game characters, just the custom Hitman and this now Snake, but I do feel that Snake's instantly settled in here. There's no, you know, settling in period, nothing like that. He's just there and he looks awesome, and I feel like he's very at home. So that's a nice feeling. Anyone else get that feeling when they get a new figure? It feels like sometimes certain figures need a little bit of time to settle into the collection, whereas others instantly feel like they belong. Yeah. Well, I'll just wrap up this unboxing first impressions video with a little shot of Snake on the shelf of Badass, featuring Hitman, Dredd, and a T-800, and now Snake, the boss. First impressions, again, just really happy with him. He's really well made. You can tell that a lot of love went into this one. I believe Kojima and some of the other guys were actually involved in the development of the figure. So you can tell that a close eye was kept on things to make sure that Snake was, represented well. And God, he is. Look at that. That's, the detail on his suit, he kind of just stands out all on his own. But yep, I'll get the showcase videos happening. Any other little updates as far as my Kit Bash version with the camo, sort of army tiger stripe, sort of more recognizable outfit. Going to be working on that soon. As soon as that arrives, maybe today, tomorrow, we'll see what happens. Got a spare body, and we'll gonna have some fun with that. So yep, keep it locked, and I'll be back with you soon with more Snake action. Fantastic figure. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.